Hello guys, how are you doing?
Hi, Mason.
Hello, how are you? How are you
I'm
doing?
fine. I'm great. I missed our meetings. I
Yeah,
haven't seen ages.
yeah, that's true. Long time no see. I hope everything is fine with you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And let's say hello to Mona. Can you hear us?
Yes,
Hello, how are you doing?
yes, I'm fine. And you?
So far, so good. Thank you very much. A little bit tired, but that's okay. So I think you have the questions. Let me share the questions again. Hold on a second. People are joining. So let me share the questions over here. Yes. You can see that the questions are on the screen, right? We are going to talk about electric cars one by one. And yeah, I just keep saying hi, hello, and how are you? I just wave at people, okay, because I don't want to waste time. Hello, guys. And I hope everybody is doing well. So today we're going to talk about electric cars. The first question is, would you ever drive an electric car? It means that is the matter of trust. Do you trust electric cars? Maybe Ms. Marina wants to start.
With pleasure.
Question
As
number,
for me,
yes.
mhm. As for me, I have never driven an electric car. Actually, I don't drive any car. Frankly speaking, it's such a fear for me to drive a car. But I have some friends that drive such a car, and they are satisfied. I think it can save our environment
Mhm.
from bad emissions, and it's a very big advantage of such type of cars.
That's
Uh,
true.
as, for, as for me, I would like that we had more and more electric cars day by day in order to save the environment, in order to make our air more clean,
That's true.
fresh, with no this different emissions. But of course, there are some problems connected with electric cars because not all fuel stations have an opportunity to charge such cars, in
Mhm.
my country at least. So that is why now in my country it is still developing to
Mhm,
make
mhm.
this opportunity for everybody.
I see. Very good. Thank you for this answer. Let's see what Ms. Mona wants to say something about it, maybe about the first question.
Yes, I yes, I do have never drive electric car.
All right. Why is that? Why would you like to drive such a car?
These car are means eco-friendly, first of all. As
Yes,
I'm from India, these cars are not usually
they are not available in the country.
these car are not so fashionable in
Mhm.
yes.
I
We
got
are
you.
still on, these petroleum and gas.
Uh-huh. I got you. I got you. Okay. We are going to just talk about this topic in a couple of minutes, but first, let's say let's let Mr. Abdul Samad to talk about the first question. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much, teacher.
My
So
pleasure, please.
the my first question is, would you ever drive an electric car, right?
That's true.
Yes. So no, I never drive any other cars. Also, I never drive electric car too.
Why is that?
I
That is the
really
matter of the, trust, or you have bad memories or bad experiences with that?
the reason is I never get opportunity to drive the electric car.
Uh-huh.
But in future, I will really have some options to drive electric car because now I live in Taiwan, and in Taiwan, electric car is really nowadays it is in a trend, like electric vehicles,
Really?
electric bike, electric cars. Yes. So I think in future I will have opportunity to drive the electric car.
Amazing. Very good. I like that. I like that. Okay. Now let's say let's Ms. Alexander or Mr. Sorry, Mr. Alexander to just talk about question number one.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Would I
ma'am.
ever drive an electric car? Yes, I have driven electric car many years ago, but it wasn't kind of modern electric car. It was a special car for factory. We carry some cargos in the factory using electrical car. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have the experience with that, right? You have the experience.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. And let's say let's let I cannot read Javier. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Please go ahead. Question number one.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Javier.
How, please, slowly?
Okay. Would you ever drive an electric car? Well, I think it's an opportunity for me. I would do it. I think it's a good experience. I have not done it, but
it would
it
be
will be
a good
amazing.
experience.
Yes.
I got you. Very good. Okay, let's go back to Ms. Marina to question number two. What are some of the benefits and disadvantages, by the way, of electric cars? So pros and cons, actually. Would you like to talk about that?
Yes, of course. As for advantages, benefits, I can say that what I like, first of all, no emissions to the atmosphere, zero emission, and I like that they when they I always there is no motor or there is no sound when the car is going. There is almost no sound, not just like petrol cars, and I like it. And it is much cheaper to charge electric car than the petrol cars.
Yes, fuels.
Yes, fuel. And what I don't like, I don't like that they are rather expensive. And as far as I know, the battery cannot be repaired when it is broken. I heard it. Maybe it's not true, but I heard that when the battery broke down, then you cannot repair it. And if it is true, then it's a disadvantage of electric cars.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, you definitely need to just keep replacing the batteries with newer batteries, maybe. Yeah.
And the cost of these batteries is almost as of the whole car.
That's true. Yeah, it's tremendously expensive. Can be. Very good. What about Abdul Samad? About the same question? Yes, this is better.
And yeah, okay.
You have the questions actually. Let me share the questions on chat. Sometimes I open it. Hold on a second. Yes, please go ahead. I'm listening.
So the second question, right? The advantages.
It's just question number two. You can also access the questions from the chat box here. Yeah.
Yes. So thank you. So actually, yeah, there are so many benefits of electric cars. The reason is that what Marina actually said, yes, the sound is really very less compared to the motor vehicles.
Nice.
And the battery, and it depends on actually battery. So battery, and there is a battery and some components which is used by the motor and controlled by the motor. That's why the electric vehicle is lighter than the fuel vehicles.
That's true.
Because because the turbine engine, or we can say the piston engines of cars, is really very heavy. So it is very lighter than the piston engine cars, and it is environmentally friendly, sustainability, because it doesn't produce carbon dioxide and other green gases. So it is really environmentally co-friendly. And yeah.
Okay, but you just talked about the positive points. Isn't there
points.
any?
Now I will come to the.
You will come that. Okay.
So these are the advantages actually, and the disadvantage is we cannot go for long travel. It depends on battery, because the battery is still there is upgrading, so the limitations is still there. So we cannot go for 50 kilometer, 50 kilometer, 100 kilometers, okay, but more than 100 kilometers we cannot go. So, and it takes time. Once we going for charging, it takes more time, because the fuel is means in fuel engine, when the fuel is drained, so we can go and within 2 or 3 minutes we can refuel the fuel. But in electric cars, it takes much time. To
refill, to recharge.
To recharge the electric car, and we cannot carry more passengers. Because there's a limitation. The electric car cannot carry more passengers. So
very lovely.
Limitations electric cars actually.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, good points. Thank you very much. Let's see what Mona has got to say about question number 2.
Okay, there are a lot of benefits and disadvantages as well. First, I will like to tell about benefits. First, it is eco-friendly, as it's not going to produce any kind of pollution, air pollution, and noise pollution either, because it have a lot of a silencer in the car. And one point that Marina said, that this is cheap. Actually, these pricing means purchasing power. When we purchase these cars, these are not cheap. These are costly, but the maintenance is quite low. So we can point it out here that we can save money from here. As said that the penny you save is equals to the penny earned. So saving is a good option here. And if I go for next, like the emission, that like pollution only. And the next point is these are electrical, means these runs on electricity. So we can charge it anywhere. It's easy for us, as as compared to fossil fuel like petroleum. The price of petroleum is like always, if something happens in any area of a world, like pin drops in the world, so the automatically the price of fuels and these petroleum gonna rise. So it's not easy for one who means it is not easy for everyone to afford. So it is a good deal if somebody have electrical vehicle. If I talk about disadvantages, so there may be chances that something gonna be happen or something gonna be changed with the technology. But right now, if I talk about, so it take too much time to charge, like it take 3 to 4 hours to charge. And we are living in the busy world, so everyone will not have that much time to do. And these one more point, that these are very small in a size, means these are two-seater. If third person have to adjust it, so that will not be comfortable. So we cannot think about family in that. And some more disadvantage, like these are charged by the battery, which are made up of lithium. So we cannot say that these are 100% eco-friendly. Still there are a lot of things that to be changed. So yeah.
Amazing points. Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, totally right. What about Alexander?
Well, I like the benefits, that you can drive more comfortable without noise, and you can raise your speed faster. But there are some disadvantages that I don't like. Is you have to find the place where you can charge your car.
Very good. Thank you very much. Javier, I couldn't understand how should I pronounce your name correctly. Please correct me.
Okay. My name is Javier. it's pronounced like the A. The J is pronounced like the H because this is a Spanish name. Javier.
All right, Javier. Okay. What about your answers to question number 2?
Okay, I was thinking about the benefits of an electric car. First of all, that they are good for the environment. There is no pollution, and I think it's better for the environment. So, and I was thinking about electricity. The electricity can be renewable. You can obtain the electricity with recharging the
battery.
motor,
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
battery. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh,
Very
and
good.
I
Thank you.
and I think and I think it is quieter. There is no noise,
Mhm.
too much noise. Or cars are not noisier than the gas cars.
I see.
You know.
That is true. It should be. Yeah, it should be true. Exactly. Thank you very much. Now let's talk to Marina about, forget about question 3. Go to question 4. Question 4 says, what technology needs to be improved to make electric cars more popular? What do you think? What do we need from it, from an electric cars, from electric cars actually? What do we need?
As for me, I don't know some details about the technology of electric cars. I only know that there is a problem in my country to charge this type of cars. And and they cannot reach a high speed, very high. Actually, to use it every day for your needs, I think even 100 kilometers per hour would be enough. But as for technologies, what disadvantages of technologies exist still in this type of cars? It is hard to say for me. So maybe there are some people among us who can say more about it.
Okay, yes, yeah, thank you. Of course, indeed, indeed. Okay, let's see what Abdul Samad has got to say about this very question. Question number 4.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you. So actually, yeah, we need to improve the electric cars as much as possible. How actually, what is the limitation actually electric cars? We have to think about that. The limitations of electric cars are really, we cannot carry more passenger. So it is actually the light, okay, but we can go long traveling. We can set up the electric charge station everywhere where we can charge, and the battery should be improved. Now it's upgrading day by day, but it should be upgraded so that once we charge we can go for long travels also. And it should be it must be environmentally friendly, like, sustainability. If it really comes under the sustainability, it really works, because still electric is generated from the power plants, and power plants use coal, gas, fossil fuels. So indirectly, we are creating the pollutions and some other things, because we generate electricity from the coal, gas, coal and fossil fuels. So it doesn't so it doesn't mean like electric cars is like environmentally, because we are generating electricity from burning the coals and other things. So if electricity can be generated by the solar light, green energy, like solar systems, hydrogens and wind power energy, and then we can use that electricity for charging the cars. So that is the very good benefits. It's good. And yeah, these things we need to improve.
We need to improve and enhance them. Very good. Thank you very much. Let's see what Muna has got to say about this very question.
first thing, as I mentioned, that these battery by which these charge use lithium. So, if you want to say these are 100% eco-friendly, first that lithium should be, there should be an alternative of lithium, because these lithium are non-renewable source of energy.
I see.
And then I also pointed out that these have silencers. So, more people are used to have horns and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So if these have silencer, no, so there are chances of accident, like there are risk over accident more if there is not proper lightning and kind of stuff.
Nice
And
points that you're pointing out.
that this two-seater should be changed in four-seater or five-seater. So how to fulfill where, like, we can travel with our family too.
All
And
right.
the station, like electricity, means the station of these charges should be increased. There should not be a far gap between one station to another, because these these needs too much charge. Or these also should be increased, like the charging, the time taken to charge it should also be reduced. The time to travel with this car should also be reduced, also be increased.
Okay, interesting. Very lovely. And let's see what Alexander wants to say. as we are going to basically, we have a limited time. Yes, Alexander.
I have nothing to add because I think everything mentioned.
Everybody mentioned something. Yeah.
The most important things like stations for charging cars and better batteries that can live longer.
Very good. That is true also. Thank you. And let's see what Javier has got to say.
Well, what it needs in the electric cars is that they need to be in braking.
Yeah, you don't have any stable, any good internet at the moment, I think.
And when you need to park, so it needs something that in the tires must be controlled without difficulties. So there are sometimes limited spaces and how far that needs to be. And
I see. I couldn't understand clearly because your voice wasn't very clear. Could you please check the internet and maybe you can have a stable internet? You weren't very audible, but hello, Jules. How are you, man? Ariko?
Hello.
Long time no see.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, very busy.
The work that will give me some time to reconnect.
I know. Yeah. Everybody has got a very hectic life, so to speak. Everybody is moving, from student to teacher, from teacher to president, from president to artist. Everybody, everybody is somehow dealing with life. You're right. So we are at question number 4. Do you want to answer question number 4? What technology needs to be improved to make electric cars more popular? What should we do?
Yeah. I saw the question now because since the morning I wasn't connect. It's only now that I saw a question.
Okay.
And so I am reading.
I reshared the question. I reshared the questions. You can check the chat box, or very briefly, let me just hold on. Just to share this screen. Question number 4.
What technology needs to be involved to make electric cars more popular?
How can we motivate people to buy more electric cars? How can we motivate them? How can we push them to just use electric cars rather than other cars?
Yes, people need the electric cars because the pollution, it doesn't use gas oil because the gas oil is polluting the environment. And so they need the electrical car because cars don't pollute the environment.
All right. Yeah, we just need to be hopeful for the future. Scientists, or let's say those engineers, will do something for us. Because of the capitalism, we just pay money and then we just enjoy it. Okay, thank you. And Halil Doğan, welcome aboard, man. Can you see question number 4, Mr. Halil? All right, so we go back to Marina about question number 5. Yeah, are electric cars really environmentally friendly if the electricity to charge them comes from coal power plants? Interesting question.
I have just found such an information, worldwide statistics.
Okay.
60% of the electricity in the world is generated by fossil fuel. So we can draw the conclusion that electric cars are not eco-friendly. Absolutely. So we must think about using of energy of the wind, for example, of the sun to get energy, and then with no coal and fossil fuels, then we would say that electric cars really would be eco-friendly.
Nice. Thank you for this information. Okay, let's see what Abdul Samad has got to say about this very question. Again, you're muted.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Actually, I just explained in question number 4 about here really that if indirectly we are using the electricity which comes from the coal power, which is really not environmentally. So if electricity we can generate from the green energy, like solar power, wind power, so we can, it is really very good for electric cars. Yeah, so that's the reason.
That's the reason.
Yeah, that's the reason we cannot say electric cars are really environmentally friendly. Yeah, it's creates some pollutions also.
Yeah.
But Mona said really like lithium batteries, we are using some batteries which is not environmentally friendly. It also creates some pollutions.
Yes, pollutions.
So yeah, we have to think about that and we can improve.
All right. Thank you for this info. And okay, I'm just basically trying to do it in order. Jules, do you want to add something to question number 5 or 4?
Cars really environmental friendly in the electric. I think yes, electric cars will really environmental friendly. That's because the question is in affirmative, because electric cars, if we compare with car we use gasoil or other combustible, electric cars is vraiment environmentally friendly.
If, again, we are using if clause. I mean, when somebody makes a sentence with if, I only think about the hope. We are hopeful for the future. I hope, we hope. If, yes, you're right. You're right. Thank you. And let's see what Mona has got to say about this question, number 5.
I don't think so that if it's going to form from coal power plants, it will be no longer eco-friendly, because these coal power plants are usually producing petroleum and diesel. So what will be the difference between electric vehicle and simple vehicle? Coal is the biggest evil of environment, so we can't think any kind of eco-friendliness from this.
So you are not hopeful about it. Do you think do you think that this technology will be feasible in the future or not?
Yes, yes. You use in any way, that coal is not going to eco-friendly because it's going to produce CO2, which is very bad for ozone. Either, there are a lot of layers in environment which is not good for
everybody,
so I don't
everything.
think so. There's going to be
going to be problem. Yeah. Okay, cool. And Alexander?
I'm not good at this question.
Me too. I learned a lot today. I learned a lot. Lots of information.
As far as I heard, that making a battery for electrical cars are very harmful for environment.
Really?
And we need to drive a lot kilometers to to win this benefit.
To benefit from it.
Yes.
I understand. Thank you. And what about Javier about this very question? Question number 5.
Okay, if the cars use energy that comes from coal power plants, they are not environmentally friendly. We need to, the scientists need to search about how to improve the charging of energy, maybe the system of solar. I think that.
I see. Thank you very much. As guys, we have only 5 minutes left. Yeah, the questions are good. Let's move to question number 10. Do you think electric planes will become popular soon? What do you think about it? It's starting with Marina. Very, very briefly, guys. We have only 5 minutes. Let's everybody talk. Yeah, please go ahead.
As far as I know, the planes use also fossil fuels, and someday they will come to the end, I think. Actually, it is logical. And we will start to use renewable resources because there will be no other way. So I think it's our future, electric planes.
Electric
cars and everything which is connected with the renewable resources.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, thank you. Jules, do you want to say something about this question?
Yes, I think that to use the electric plane, we must try before the electric car.
Okay.
If they work very well soon, so we can use experiment electric plane.
Very lovely answer. I like that. Yeah, it makes sense because we are talking about the airplane, in the sky. So it is risky. We have to be very, cautious about it. Yes, cars, electric, every single vehicle in the future most probably will be electrical, I think, not just cars or planes, maybe a ship, maybe boats, maybe bicycle, motorcycles, we have everything. Yeah, scooters and very, very lovely answer. Yeah, it makes sense. Mona, what do you think about question 10?
I am very sure that these technology is going to widespread all over the world. There are a lot of European countries like Norway, Finland. These are too much relying on this, but there are a lot of countries which are, economical, not that strong, like Asian countries, which are being struggling for economy. So, it's said that when the people have money in their pocket, so they are going to invest in these kind of things, thinking of environment as well. So I can see in just 40 to 50 years, these technology is going to spread all over. And soon the technology going to come, people going to aware about it. So it's going to be the same like what we use right now, the car of diesel and petroleum, the same it will become after 40 to 50 years. That's what I'm thinking, I'm imagining. I don't know about this, but as soon as technology is increasing, economy is increasing, people are more, having knowledge about this. So over that, I can say about that.
Interesting, lovely. I like that. Thank you. Alexander?
I wouldn't use the word soon because it's a big problem for air builders. They always fight for the weight of the plane, and every additional battery can change passengers that pay. And I think it's about the furthest future.
Okay, possible. None of us know exactly or for sure, but we are just hopeful. Yeah, thank you for your answer. And finally, we have Javier about question 10. Please go ahead. Could you fix your internet?
Okay, what was the question?
Question 10. Do you think electric planes will become popular soon? We have only a minute. Please be very quick. Less than a minute.
Maybe in the future there will be a technology for that because these days it's difficult. So
not possible for forthcoming future, you mean?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it was lovely meeting, so to speak, and I am really grateful for you to join. Take care of yourselves. Hope to see you next time, and peace out. Have a lovely day or night.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
My
Bye-bye.
pleasure. Bye-bye. Take care, guys.
you.
See you next time.
Bye.
See you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.